Once your viral campaign is up and running, you obviously want to know what's working and what's not working, because only if you actually measure things, you'll be able to actually understand that and actually improve every single time. And that's what I want to go into in this video, how to measure your viral campaign better. And the first thing I want to talk about is a viral feature called the tracking links, right? So let's say you've got your campaign set up and you can then obviously start promoting your campaign, right? And this is currently a demonstration campaign for a hosted campaign. It could also be on your own website. And what you're probably going to do is you're going to try out different things to promote it. Maybe you're going to send out an email to your newsletter. Maybe you're going to send out a post on your Facebook page. Maybe you're going to put it on your website. There's various things that you can do to promote your campaign. But when you do multiple things, there's not really a way that you will actually can tell typically what is working and what's not working. And that's why I really recommend you to use the custom tracking links feature. So let's say you're going to send out a message and you're going to publish a message on your Facebook group. Then perhaps you want to add something like Facebook group, right? I'm going to create link. And then you're going to send this instead of just the first part. In other words, as you can see, what it will do, it will actually add track is in a Facebook group. So let's say someone would go here, they would just go to the same page as they would normally go. So let me just opt in this case, it's a Facebook login, which I've already accepted before. So now if I would go to the stats, obviously this is an empty account at this point. But as you can see, I can see exactly Facebook group. All right, cool. I got one lead. I actually already opted in before, and that's why it didn't track right here. But as you can see, you got one visitor. And now you can actually see how many visitors you get for every one of those links. And after a while, you can see exactly right. Oh, that's actually awesome. When I posted in my Facebook group, a lot of people opted in. However, if I posted on Twitter, not so much, right? So I highly recommend you to use that whenever you're promoting your campaign in different places. Now, on top of that, if you want to go a little bit more advanced, you maybe also want to track things like what actual impact does it have on your business. Now, this is not for everyone, but for those who are actively using Google Analytics to really measure everything in your business, then you'll probably recognize the term UTM. And I want to show you that as well. So first of all, obviously, if you want to track your viral campaign inside of Google Analytics, you need to go inside Google Analytics and copy the actual tracking code they get there. And you can then go into your campaign and then add that into your advanced settings right here. So you can put it on the lead capture page as well as on the social share page. Now, just so you know, these settings are only here because this is a hosted page on UpViral. If you'd be using a widget on your own website, then obviously you would put this on your own website, because then it would not go into the UpViral page. So in that case, on wherever you have installed UpViral on your own website, on WordPress or ClickFunnels or whatever tool you use, that's where you would actually put the Google Analytics code. In this case, I can put it inside the UpViral campaign. Now, once that's done, let me just save that. There's another cool thing that you can do, because obviously as people start sharing their unique invite links, you're going to get more traffic, right? And in case you want to measure the impact of that, you can enable this feature right here, UTM tracking. And what that's going to do is, let me just show you first of all when it's actually turned off. Let's say I'm a user and I'm going to share my link. And if you look here at the top URL, this is where it actually goes to, right? Now, if I would actually enable this, and you can have different names here, depending on your preference. Let me just save it. And if I'm just gonna visit this URL again, so again, I'm gonna paste that into my address bar here at the top. And now you can see we actually add this right here. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna make sure that Google Analytics will be able to measure the traffic that you will get from those unique invite links. So then inside Google Analytics, you'll be able to measure exactly like what is it worth for you as a business to run UpViral. And that's obviously very valuable to know. So these are two things that I highly recommend you to do to start measuring, to start doing. Again, Google Analytics really depends on if you already use that. If you don't really use that as much in your business, don't worry about it. But if you're using a viral campaign and you're promoting it from different places, I'd highly recommend you to use the custom tracking links.